Hey everybody, so I'm just getting off of work. It's like 7:50 p.m. Tired. I'm just making this video to let you guys know that I'm probably going to be taking a break from Facebook for a while, especially from doing these videos and stuff. I need a break. I need a break from all the negativity and evil in the world and stupidity. And also, there's only so much you can preach to the same 530 people on Facebook without it becoming redundant and repetitive and just preaching to the choir. And, so I've said all that I can. Those of you who watch my videos, you already know what I'm talking about, and you're already a good Christian. You're already on board with me, so you don't need to hear this stuff. You already know it. And the ones who I make the videos for, it's a very small audience on my Facebook page, even though my videos are public. Nobody wants to watch them. I'm not reaching a huge population, and nobody wants to hear it. So I think I'm just going to take a break now. I've done my job, and I'm going to try to just draw closer to the Lord in holiness and sanctity on my own, instead of being attached to this phone so much, which is becoming an idol. I'm going to start praying more and just spending alone time with God and reading the Bible more and stuff, I need a break. It's draining and it's useless now. Sorry, I'm passing a church. So that's it. So I know some of you will miss me or whatever, and, I'll miss you too. But I really just need a break from Facebook, from talking, from making videos, from people. I gotta focus on the next step in my life. I'm still praying to get my own place and the ability to afford my own place. And, I have a lot of health issues I battle myself. And I need dental work that's really bad right now. And I don't know where I'm going to get the thousands because the stupid state insurance won't fix my teeth because there's not another tooth next to it and all these other stupid reasons. So I got like 4 or 6 real bad teeth that are killing me and causing infections, and I need to either get them. They're probably going to end up getting pulled, and I won't be able to chew anything anymore because I don't have any teeth left to chew on. I have no molars or anything left. Whatever. But anyway, so I need a financial miracle. I need like a lot of money so I can fix my teeth and get a home and get better, get the surgeries I need, on neck and back and stuff. And so, like I said, and I'm just so tired. It's the same stuff all the time on the internet. The warnings, the gloom and doom, the end times and this and that. If people don't care by now, if they don't realize by now that we are in the end times, then shame on them. They'll have to find out the hard way. Because I don't want to be angry all the time in my videos, and I'm tired of getting disgusted. And the more I'm on the internet, the more I see just how bad this world is, and it really is annoying, and it's just, I'm getting impatient with people, and that's not good. So rather than start to hate mankind, I'm going to just try to take a break from it. And, I haven't had a vacation since probably 2017 anyway, and, there's things I gotta focus my time and energy on. I'm not gonna be a priest, obviously. I'm never gonna be ordained a priest, especially with all my health issues and being blacklisted by that evil seminary and being 42 years old. And so I have to think about, I don't know how I'm gonna survive or what I'm gonna do in this world, but I really wanted to do that, but I'm going to try to just see if the Lord leads me to marriage or some other career opportunity. I got to tell you, this career, the one I'm in now, is not even a career. It doesn't pay enough to survive in this world, and it's just really monotonous and boring. And I'm all about being a servant and taking care of the elderly and this and that. But most people who do what I do get paid $40 an hour or more, and I'm getting paid $15 an hour, 4 hours a day. And having to take care of Donna and the living situation with her and my own health issues, just everything right now. I can't even work full-time if I wanted to. So I got to be able to get on my own and get my own place and stuff, and then be able to get a full-time job. And I am an anti-vaxxer, so I got to find a place who's not going to be pain in the butt about that and try to I'm not going to get vaxxed. So I'm having trouble getting work that doesn't require vaccines. And welcome to the end times. This mark of the beast anti-Christ system that's arising, persecuting us Christians, taking away our rights and our religious freedoms and whatever. God will provide as he always does in his own time. But, I got to focus on getting my own soul, where it needs to be before I end up in hell. It doesn't do me any good if I get a lot of people back into the church and, make great videos and sermons and lead people to the Lord, but I myself don't qualify and make it, and I battle my own vices and sins, and I really want to stop. I really want to be holy and sin-free as much as possible, and so I have a lot to focus on, I'm going to have to try to do more fasting and prayer and penance and whatever it takes, and I'm not going to have time for this, Instead of making videos all the time that are reaching very few people or the same few people all the time, it's time to just get off the internet, put the phone down, get away from it, God knows how much radiation I've already given my body with this stupid phone anyway. I just don't like being attached to it. I'm really just getting burned out. I'm hitting burnout now where it's just like so much energy to even talk to people or to do these videos, and I take a lot of phone calls all the time from people all over the world, and I talk about God, and we minister, and we pray, but I'm getting tired, I'm getting, it's getting redundant, it's getting tired, and I need more sleep, I gotta take care of myself, I really do. I'm not taking care of myself, so please keep praying for me. I'm not abandoning y'all. It's a shame that all we have is Facebook to keep in contact with. And we only know each other, most of us, through Facebook. But, and I'm also getting tired of all the supposed false prophets out there. I got more people coming up to me telling me, sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. Oh, you're going to get married, you're going to have kids, you're going to have this, you're going to have that, you're going to live in a castle. Oh, you're going to, and then most of it never even comes to pass anyway. So, why do you get my hopes up, Or, oh, you would have had this, but you sinned, so God changed his mind. And it's like, yeah, okay. You know what? I don't need to know the future. It is what it is. I'm just so bored. So bored with my life, with my ministry, with everything. It's the same old every day. Broken record, go nowhere. It's not bearing fruit anymore. So I got to try something new. And maybe I'm just not called to this anymore. Or, I really wanted to be a priest, but that's not going to be possible because this wonderful church of ours doesn't want to take people with disabilities. They don't want to take people who are 42 years old. We're not worth the investment to them, even though some of the greatest saints had serious health issues and became doctors of the church. Things have changed so much, even not only in the world and in society, but even in the church, and that's the problem. The church is becoming lukewarm and apostate. It's not believing in faith in the Eucharist and saints anymore. It's becoming lukewarm and modernized and all progressive. And we were warned about this, but it's not good. God is not going to be happy with that. He said he doesn't want anybody to change his word or church. So I don't know why people keep doing that, but they're hell-bent on doing that. So good people like me don't get a chance. And all the bad people who shouldn't be in the church and shouldn't be priests get right in and further weaken and damage it. So, but God's will be done. And I do know that when God wants something, it will happen. Despite what anyone says, God makes it happen. So if he really wanted me to be a priest, I would be or will be somehow, someday. If he wants me, which is going to be hard because I don't even have an undergraduate yet. So I got over 10 years. I'll be 65 by the time I become a priest. Are you kidding me? I would have to fast track it somehow. They'd have to skip the undergraduate degree, And they're not willing to do that. Which is dumb because I don't need a huge I don't need a master's degree just to go and teach theology or to try to hear confessions and do mass and pray for the sick and dying and do weddings and funerals. That's all I want to do. Be more like an auxiliary priest and focus on the sick and the dying and maybe be an exorcist and stuff like that. I don't need a master's degree in worldly education to be a priest. But that's what they want. So, whatever. All things are possible with God. It's up to Him. I'm not going to keep asking Him and begging Him for something. It might not be His will. But I am getting older, and I'm almost past the chance to make it worth having kids, And so, if I'm going to get married to somebody one day, I better start focusing on it. I got to lose weight. I got to try to be healthier. I got to get a better job. I got to get a home of my own. I've got to, there's just too much stuff I got to focus on. So, I try to put the kingdom first. And I will continue to do that in my own way, in my own life. But, I need a break from Facebook. Nothing personal. I need a break from the constant bing, 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 bing on my phone all the time. I'm going to start shutting it off. I can't possibly get back to everybody's Facebook Messenger messages and emails and text messages and phone calls every day. All day long, 24 hours a day. Like, if I didn't shut my phone off, the ringer off at night, I wouldn't be able to sleep at all because there's people in different time zones and it's not their fault. I want to talk to them, they want to talk to me, but hello, I'm in America, So it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me and it's like they're wide awake, just getting up, or they're already in their afternoon and it's like, hello, I'm trying to sleep. So I got to work, in the morning. So, I just need a break from everything, Pray for me. I'll continue to pray for you. Let's, you don't need me to hold your hand and bring you to Christ. You need to be there already. And you know what you got to do if you're serious about your faith and serious about going to heaven. There's nothing more to say, That's it. I just need a break. So, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong other than the same old, same old. And nothing's going to change until I really take the time and energy to make it change. So I've got to focus on that now. So I hope everybody understands. And like I said, a lot of you have my numbers, emails, whatever. If it's really important, you can call or text me. But I'm really trying to get away from this phone. I'm on it too much. I'm on the internet too much. It's becoming an idol, if it's not already. And it's wasting an incredible amount of time, and it's like an addiction. It's like a porn addiction. It's like you're constantly needing the endorphins and stuff, and I don't want to be attached to this phone. I want a simple life. I mean, if it were up to me, I'd live like the Amish. I'd have my own little cabin or something in the mountains somewhere away from people, and it would just be me and God and maybe a wife, and it would be a very different way of living. I am so through with the way society lives and insists on us living, and the sin and just the corrupt. I'm just so tired of it. I want to get away from people, and we're supposed to love them, and we're supposed to be there to preach to them and all that stuff. But listen, the society is getting so cold-hearted. They do not have any love of God or of neighbor, and they don't want to hear anything. And they're turning on us Christians now and just persecuting us. So, hey, you don't need me then, and I don't need you. You're on your own. You could lead someone to water, but you can't make them drink. So anyway, I'm pulling in now, and I've just not been feeling well for a couple weeks now. I've been extremely fatigued. I've been getting a lot of pain throughout my bones, throughout my stomach, throughout my intestines, my heart, everything's been acting up. I don't know if it's, COVID, long-term COVID issues, or who knows. Who knows? But I'm even having trouble talking now. I'm like so out of breath just talking. I'm just so tired. I've just been falling asleep all the time while I'm walking, like literally standing up, I'm falling asleep. Like I need a break. I need a break from the radiation from this phone. I need a break from people. I need a break from talking and preaching. I need a break from everything. So if you don't see me much, I'm not dead, God willing, and I'm fine. I just literally need to take some time to myself, all right? So, God bless you all. Please keep praying for me. Pray for my vocation. Pray for that I get a home of my own and the money to sustain it. Pray that I get this car engine fixed. It's got transmission issues. Pray. There's so many things to pray for with me. Pray I get my teeth fixed. They're killing me. Pray for my health. But mostly, pray for my salvation. Pray that I fight the good fight to the end. And that you all do as well. And that's it. Steve Dinello signing off. God bless y'all. I love you.